jazzing out.
I was really feeling that. That was nice. Some smooth jazz.
Smooth jazz.
Smooth music. Oh, that might be offensive. Anyways.
Hello, we are Kickstand Comedy's Best Bets. I'm here with Aaron Kiter.
And Kara Moore here.
And we are here to recommend some comedy. Aaron, how's your week going?
It's going pretty good. Pretty well. Well, it's kind of rough. I'm training a toddler to use the bathroom.
Oh.
Which is a nightmare. I don't know if you have any experience in that department.
I do have a little bit of experience, actually. Yeah, my nephew was...
Oh, yeah.
He is now almost a 20-year-old man.
Oh, right. Well, then you're old hat at this, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird having a 2-year-old wander around your house naked because your partner read a book that I should have read too, that I was supposed to read. Anyways, we're figuring it out. It's messy.
Well, I wish you the best of luck with
Thank you. Yeah.
We have, as always, special guests with us today on the show. I want to introduce a very special guest, Park Ranger Murray.
Oh, hey guys. Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going?
How you doing?
Hey.
Good. So thanks so much for having me here today.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, go ahead and tell us a little bit. You are a park ranger at Laurelhurst Park.
Yeah, so a park ranger at Laurelhurst Park. I'm a park ranger at Laurelhurst Park, and I wander around. I make sure dates are going well. Flowers are blooming, love is in the air. And
I want to double check that I heard you correctly. You make sure dates are going well?
Yeah, it's spring, love is blooming, and parks are just the best place to take people on dates. Just the best place to take people on dates. And so, I just make sure things are going well.
How do you make sure things are going well?
Oh, man. I have so many techniques, but I'll tell you some of my favorites to do. Some of my favorite ways to make dates go well. All right, so let's say you're going for a walk in Laurelhurst Park and you're getting a little hungry because, there's food nearby, but not that close. So I'll just set out an entire picnic spread and be like, oh, hey, who did that? I guess someone just left their picnic basket here. You love birds, might as well take it.
So, and you're just depositing like traps almost.
Yeah, traps, but love traps. I guess.
Traps.
Yeah.
Okay, so little love traps that kind of you're hoping two wandering love birds are going to come upon a nice little romantic.
Yeah, absolutely. I make all the food myself. I make handmade croissants and buy really nice bottles of wine and some bread and cheese, and it's just a perfect spread for a date.
If you are doing all of that, who is taking care of the grounds?
There's other park rangers there. I do my part. I rake on occasion. I make sure no bad deeds are happening around. I do things.
And this is commissioned by the city. This is you're on your resume. In charge of love and.
Oh God, yeah. I put that on my resume. I don't think the city knows exactly, so I probably shouldn't be saying it on the radio here. But yeah, I do. That is 99% of what I do at the park.
Just inspire love.
Yeah.
I have a couple of notes here.
Yeah, go for it.
You have something about hiding in a bush to play what was it, a wind instrument?
I play my recorder in the bush.
Oh.
I just play some nice love ballads, some Whitney Houston, some real nice music to just try to inspire some love. Sometimes when you're at the park, you can hear other people, you can hear dogs barking, you can hear, kids screaming. That's not romantic. No one wants to hear that when you're trying to fall in love. So I just kind of hide behind the bushes and I'll play romantic music for people.
Do you have any special techniques if you catch let's say things aren't going well with a young couple? Do you have any sort of
Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question, Aaron. Yes, my favorite thing to do, the best technique I found over my years and years of doing this at various parks, Laurelhurst has been my main one for a while. My main one is that I'll make myself look like a fool so that they have something to talk about later. So you know, like when you're on a bad date and there's like not much going on and you don't know what to talk about anymore, but then something weird happens and now you have this like bond over seeing that weird thing happen.
Right.
Well, I try and be that bond. So like one time I was just like walking and then I was just like fell down. I was like, oh no, that date's not going well. So I just made myself like tumble down a hill. And then I landed in a huge puddle of mud.
And you gave them a story.
I gave them a story, and I would assume they're married now and just so in love.
Do you ever like just you ever just like release a cage full of doves over and do you have any sort of like extreme techniques to really kind of
I wish, but the
kick up the
park
love?
regulations say that you cannot bring outside birds into the park.
Oh,
so I tried once and I did get reprimanded pretty hard actually. 3 days suspension. That's 3 days of dates I didn't get to monitor.
Yeah.
So that there is a level at which the city kind of draws a line where, and that's
birds. Just good because I'm terrified of birds anyway. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But okay.
Seems kind of like you're on the subject of the birds and the bees.
Oh God, no.
Good one, Gary.
Birds terrify me, and I'm allergic to bees.
Yikes! I feel like, as a person that works in the outdoors, these are two things you don't want.
You know, I love guys, and I just really want people to fall in love. And if I have to be around two of my least favorite things, birds and bees, then so be it. I'll do it. But I have to carry multiple EpiPens on me at all times. Do you know how many bees there are in Laurelhurst Park?
Yeah, there's a lot of bees.
There's a lot of bees.
Dozens, probably.
Probably dozens.
Dozens of bees.
Dozens. I'd say dozens of bees.
Dozens of groups of dozens.
Oh God, it's terrifying.
I gotta say, that's an interesting choice of work for you. You know, it doesn't sound like outdoors would normally be your venue. I mean, have you thought about like bringing your love of love indoors?
Oh, I know. I haven't thought of that. I've been a park ranger since I was 19. My first park. Yeah.
What was your first park?
Oh, it was a small park in Burlington, Vermont. That was my first park, and I was just downtown, right by the library, and it was just less than a block by a block, and that's where I made my first couple fall in love, and I was like, this is what I got to do for the rest of my life. And I've just been so focused on helping people fall in love, I never thought about, could that be done in a non-park setting?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think there's like matchmaking services and stuff.
Yeah, there's like whole businesses.
What?
Yeah. There's like apps now.
Yeah. Like on your phone, you could, like a Tinder, OkCupid, Bumble.
Yeah.
Bumble?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
be
like
careful.
that one. I don't like that one at all.
Oh,
yeah, sorry, it's sensitive.
Yeah, woof.
Don't like Bumble.
Yikes.
Oh, no. Not into that one.
Do you like comedy?
Oh, yeah, comedy's a great thing. There is sometimes, I mean, I find myself pretty funny when I'm trying to make a fool of myself in the park. But, you know, I like on some of my nights off, I do like checking out comedy.
Great. We have a jam-packed weekend, and into the week for comedy.
Oh.
Some hot shows.
Yeah, starting with
tonight, first show in this series, Wonder Content is going to be a colossus of stand-up and sketch from wonderful humans Phil Schallberger, Jason Traeger, Jordan Kasner, and Stephen Wilbur. It is billed as a show that has been in the Portland community for 43 years.
Wow. I've never heard of it, but I'm excited to check it out.
It's
Apparently it's been at our space for 43 years. We've only been open for 5.
I know, I was going to say, we're still in like the soft opening.
Yeah.
I don't get that logic, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
And then tomorrow, Saturday, we got a show at 7:30 called YOLO, May the 4th, a Star Wars themed improv show where we have 2 guest monologists that will inspire improv. I believe one is a burlesque performer.
Yeah, one is Heather Gardner. She is a local performer in the city. She also, at one point in time, was a Star Wars tour guide at Disney.
Oh wow! Yeah, so there's gonna be some great content coming out of that. And who was the second one was
Jessica Lachanel. She is a journalist and an experienced designer in the city, and she often writes really amazing pieces about Star Wars.
Oh, great! Yeah, so that's gonna be a lot of fun tomorrow, 7:30, and actually immediately after that is one of my favorite late night shows here in town called Night Cheese, which is a kind of experimental art and comedy focused. They kind of bring the silly and the absurd to a fun little space that...
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like an absurdist variety show, but one of the cool things that they do at Night Cheese is it's largely comedy focused, but it's always got a guest artist, like a local artist who's kind of well established, so it brings a whole other like very cool element.
Yeah, so that would be a fun night. That's 7:30 YOLO at Kickstand, and then immediately afterwards, about 9 o'clock, will be Night Cheese, Return of the Cheese. I should have mentioned it's also Star Wars themed.
Or is it?
Ooh, trickery.
Who's to say? And then one last plug, a show that's been doing really great, Dear Diary, is Thursdays, this Thursday at Kickstand. I believe it's the first Thursday of every month at 7:30. It is a show where usually it's a guest monologist reads from their own diary from ages like 11 to 15.
Yeah.
But this time they are encouraging audience members to bring their own journals and diaries and read their stories so that the improvisers can perform improv comedy based off of those.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that is at 7:30.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty fun. I've seen her do that show before, and it's a lot
great.
of fun. Yeah.
And all those shows are at Kickstand, so come check it out.
Fantastic. Yeah. Convenient.
Park Ranger Murray, how you doing?
I'm doing great. You know, can I give a plug at the end of this?
Yeah.
All right, which camera do I look into? Which camera?
I don't know.
I'll look into that one.
Okay, great.
Oh, no, well, this one.
I'll look into this one. You look into that one.
Do you want to fall in love? Do you want to fall in love? If you want to fall in love, come to Laurelhurst Park. Come to Laurelhurst Park. I'll set you up. I got wine. I got cheese. I got recorder music. I'll fall into a puddle for you. I'll do anything. I'll do anything for other people's love. Come to Laurelhurst Park, please.
I have a question. What if I'm just on a budget and I'm already in love?
Oh, congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
Come to Laurelhurst Park.
Okay.
Well, what about you? Have you thought about finding love for yourself?
Ooh, good question.
I've been just so, I love myself in a very positive way. And I'm not really looking for love right now, personally, to be honest. I'm just trying to really focus on making the world a better place and what little things I can do in that.
Yeah, but that's really inspiring. But, honestly, I would love to see you sort of, get yourself out there and find a...
Who's setting up your picnic?
Oh. There you go.
I was dating a park ranger at one point. This was back in Vermont. She had a pet bird, and it just...
Oh, no.
That was a no-go for you.
I mean, I would just scream the second I walked into her house, because she didn't even keep it caged. It was just a loose bird around the apartment.
Oof.
That's probably a no-go for a lot of people, not just ones with, a fear of birds.
Thank you, Aaron.
No, I think that's a very reasonable concern. Who has a bird just
flopping around?
It's just giving me flashbacks, but she was a wonderful human being.
Would you say this was a catalyst to you setting up love for other people?
Oh. I didn't realize that this morning radio show would turn into a therapy session. I'm into it.
I'm not licensed, so
no.
It might be. I mean, there's been a lot. I wish we had more than 15 minutes to talk about all this stuff. I guess I just want other people to fall in love. Do you guys is there anything else you think I could be doing to help other people?
I don't know.
I think what you're doing is lovely.
Yeah.
Please go to Laurelhurst Park to fall in love and check out Kickstand Comedy. All our shows are
That's
Pay What
right.
You Want this week.
Yeah, you'll find me, if you just see a guy running around full park ranger gear, that's me. I'm usually maybe like behind a bush, up in a tree, or like ducking underneath something, but I'm around if you see me.
So don't call the police if you see that.
I am supposed to be there.
It's the park ranger arranging meet cutes.
All right. Everybody have a wonderful weekend.
Yep.
And we'll see you next Friday.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.